EA Sports. It's in the game.
Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Speed comes in different forms. In his case tonight early on, expect to see it offensively. This is a fighter that can get after you like a fight.
Yeah, he can, but he's going to need those feet to go along with it. You know, he's going to get those punches off, but he needs to get out of dodge afterwards.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Stewart. Blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Stewart's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Right to the head with that right. Halfway through round number one. That was nice. He just threw the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Nichols.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Good uppercut by Reggie Stewart. On the mark with the straight left hand. Stewart's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. To the head he goes with a left hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Good flush, straight left hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. What does a fighter need to do to really build a foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. They have to be cold in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people walk.
Halfway through round number two. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Flush shot, it was the overhand left. uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. What an impact that left hand just made by Stewart.
Now don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Don't get careless, okay? Please, don't get careless. Do not fight this fight.
And round number 3 is underway. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Kobe Nichols. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
Nichols' speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Stewart's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
You're doing great.
There's another right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Defensively by Kobe Nichols. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Nichols was impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Stewart's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
Not giving them gas. You're only giving them 1 jab at a time. Yeah, good.
Beginning of round number 4, Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative, hasn't wasted anything, but as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Stewart's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to a moment to go. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to a moment to go. Got to it. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again. Then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Halfway through round number 4. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Nichols.
Finish with the... Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Flush right hand to the head. Scores with the combo to the head. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Stewart's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this, on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Throws a counter punch there. Stewart's absorbing a hook. Stewart low upstairs with the right hand.
Nice work, Dean. Good job there. Real nice. Relax.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense he is not in good shape. Solid, blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover.
Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Two good jabs by Stewart. Now hugging on the inside. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Stewart's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in the rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
They're not always protected. And now he scores with that left to the body. Coming at all. Didn't cover up, just took it all. Stewart's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. Nichols is doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand. That big shot. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's what you want. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
You won that round, all right?
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round.
Yeah, baby, good work, good work.
Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Kobe Nichols. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Stewart's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Reggie Stewart. Not much action as he just ties up. Well off the mark.
Double up your punches. Come on now, Chad.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Reggie Stewart. Stewart's opponent able to land a sharp counterpunch. Working our way towards the... Wow, what a right... Look at that. He goes down. Close here. Can he survive the round? And round 6 comes to an end. Nichols is in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you, this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. How about that left hand? Stewart's got his back up against the ropes again, Teddy. He was knocked down earlier, and I'm not sure he's fully recovered just by where he keeps positioning himself in this ring.
That's a good point, Joe, because his legs are not firm under him, and he's afraid to go out in the center ring. You don't want him near the ropes. Everybody understands that there's no escape route there. He's trapped there, more damage to be done, but he's using them to security to hold him up a little bit. He's just not sure that his legs are there.
Able to get back up to his feet, but Teddy, this is a much different story than when he survived the last knockdown.
That is a situation where he has to be taught how to handle this situation. Has he been taught in the gym?
A well-placed left hand up top. Stewart's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Nichols is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
He boxed him. Right. You're making it harder.
The tempo of this fight has not been too taxing or demanding on him, and with that, he's been able to control things throughout. We start round number 8, you see the lead that's on your scorecard.
Now, if he was a farmer, you know, farmers work hard. If he was a farmer, he had an easy day. I mean, there was a lot of low-laying fruit. You know, on the bottom branches of the tree. Why go to the top branches? Just take them down there. And that's exactly what he's done all night.
Gotta love the word by Kobe Nichols. Stewart grabbed by a shot upstairs. A stabbing right hand comes in by Nichols. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight. He did not see that. Wow! How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
The ref stops the fight. Stewart's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Nichols' power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts, ring money.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us. To Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside and they expect this one to be a barn burner. of this 10-round fight. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side, where his opponents have had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Look at that combination by Kobe Nichols. How about that counter shot to the head? Nice work, the left hand to the head. Off the target by Nichols. Nichols is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Halfway through this round here. Guard your head! He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Good steady work by Kobe Nichols in that jab. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Does it for this round. Nichols is putting out a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Now he ties up there.
Keep moving.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well-targeted left hand by Nichols. Oh, what a power punch by Meldrick Johnson. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a call waiting outside.
Goes up top with a right hand. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Kobe Nichols. Solid left hand to the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kobe Nichols. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Johnson's punching himself out at this.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kobe Nichols. And we come to the end of round number 2. Johnson's going to really regret when he hears the scorecards read, because he lost that last round just based on defensive laziness.
You can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding, they're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Uppercuts on the inside. The left hand coming into play by Johnson. strong uppercut there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Nichols is being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
You see him with the left of the head there?
You're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Johnson's rising back up. That takes some guts. So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Nichols is in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you have to salute him.
On the mark with that hook by Nichols. Nichols has shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Know when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Johnson's punch is far off the target. Johnson's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Right to the belt line. Little head knocking with that right hand. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. And that had some fight to it, that right hand by Nichols. Nichols is left, working well that time. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And round 4 comes to an end. Johnson's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now, he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem, like with anything else. How are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answer.
You see him holding on. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gets the left. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Keep working his hand.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nichols is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. Johnson's probably wishing he had you in the corner right now, Teddy, because I know you're very quick to give adjustment advice, to know what your options are now that things haven't gone the way they should have gone for a fighter with a specific style. His style was that of an in-fighter. It's not working out. That uppercut uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Johnson's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels to tie him.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
Johnson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Nichols, Meldrick, big shot there. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
And that's the end of round 5. Johnson's plan was not supposed to be this result that we're getting here. Now it's later in the fight, and his opponent is still able to score with ease out at range.
Well, his corner has to think about doing something drastic here. Taking all these shots, this fight is in danger of being stopped. He's definitely going to lose it anyway. Maybe do something I tried years ago with Mills Lane. Believe it or not, bring him over to the corner, use him a little bit, use the referee. Bring him over to the corner and say, listen, if he doesn't change, I want you stopping this fight the next round. This way you put your fighter on notice what's going on.
How about that exchange? Nichols has been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go.
Did you see that? And he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Back to the bottom.
It's over. This fight is over. Nichols' hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. See a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time here in the Philippines for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. To spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is 10 rounds. Well, it is what it is, what we have in front of us. What is this, one of those where you warn our viewers, don't go get a sandwich?
Or just don't go to the refrigerator if anything. You're not going to have time to get back.
Nichols' power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, fam.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Eddie Chambers is tagged by a hook. He missed with that headshot. There's a straight right hand. From his opponent, well blocked by Eddie Chambers. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. That's a big hook to the head by Kobe Nichols. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. What an excellent two-punch combo by Nichols. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, very nice Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
A huge right hand from Eddie Chambers. Good smooth work by El Terrible. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave the left shoulder, and then gave the right hand.
And we come to the end of round number 1. El Terrible's punch stats numbers are impressive. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And he's holding.
Oh, you got this one.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Right to the body.
Look off the jab.
Eddie Chambers is showing you a little defensive skill there. Never moved away from that punch. I like that 2-punch combo by Nichols. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Chambers. And he just holds on there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, what an uppercut. A big hook to the head by Kobe Nichols. Good flush shot upstairs. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Eddie Chambers. Eddie Chambers is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kobe Nichols. See, he's got his guard up, really working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught wide because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
Boom, left hand comes home. Eddie Chambers is damaged right now, Teddy. That last round was really costly to him. He can't go on without that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where you had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
And a good counter by Eddie Chambers. Chambers is in there clinching more now, it seems, Teddy. Is it me, or do you think he's clinching more after being hurt earlier?
Well, I think I'm watching a movie where, you know, those prisoner war movies where they give you sodium pentacle. I think that's what the crucium was called. And he's telling me the truth right now. Yeah, he is clinching more. He's not right.
Good job with the old 1-2 by Eddie Chambers. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Right to the belt line. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. El Terrible's right hand scores well. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Good looking uppercut that time. A solid uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. to go in this round. Eddie Chambers' blocking ability is doing well for him there. And we come to the end of the round.
Move that body. You need to move that body more.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here. And he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching. When you counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Well targeted right hand by Eddie Chambers. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Very accurate with the overhand right. Wow, what an uppercut. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by El Terrible. Nice combination by Nichols. He just missed that shot up top. El Terrible's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And now he's targeting upstairs. By Eddie Chambers. Eddie Chambers putting forth a great combination there. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for float right from the beginning.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tried the hook, didn't get it. He clinches when he gets to the inside. El Terrible's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You gotta block those punches away. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Nichols is doing good, just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, right to the gut and right to the ground he goes. Get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
He engages in the clinch. El Terrible's left now, solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. From the canvas may inspire him. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Kobe Nichols. Doubles up a jab to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Eddie Chambers is finding out right now that his counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in or walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
And I want to see
The start of the 6th round. El Torible's done everything that's been asked of him right now. Absolutely everything through the first half of this fight. Can he keep it up? Get off of the rope! Get your hands up! That's a forceful 2-punch combo by El Terrible. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Nichols is able to land a good, solid, and bang, and away he goes. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Of a warrior to beat the count again. He did it again there.
What he's going to have to do now is have the smarts of a warrior, have the smarts of a general, and make sure that he ties up a little bit.
Eddie Chambers is searching for an answer here, Teddy. He wants to fight on the outside, but nothing's going his way.
No, well, the jab is not moving, that's why. Stop moving those jabs. And then all of a sudden you might see, hey, what a shot. The guy's staying outside.
Now
I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3. That's it. The fight is over. Nichols' power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. He was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. El Terrible is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.